tutorials how to make this convenient wall caddy for those of you who have someone in your life who you love dearly, who likes to come home and leave everything in their pockets on the counter. For this project, you'll need a decorative piece of wood like this. I got this one at Michael's and stained it myself. You'll also need some hammer-in picture hooks. You can get these at just about any hardware store. Make sure they're the kind that you hammer directly in. You'll also need some nice-looking hooks like this to put your keys on. You'll need a small mason jar. You can get these just about anywhere these days. Mason jars are pretty popular. You'll need some tab strap. I got this pack at Home Depot for about $3.50. And of course your hardware. You'll need some small nails and some screws like this with a pretty wide head. Otherwise they'll slip right out of your tab strap. You'll also need a hammer, because when do you ever not need a hammer, realistically? You'll need a drill with a bit to fit your hardware, as well as a drill bit to drill an appropriate size pilot hole. You'll need some adhesive. I'm using Gorilla Glue for this. You'll also need a clothespin or two to attach to your board, and any personalized pieces like these letters. I got these at Michael's for $1 each. Start by attaching your picture hangers. I'm attaching two at the top and one at the bottom so that this doesn't rattle around on the wall while I use it. Once you've done that, flip it over and figure out where you want to position each of your items on your board. Make sure you drill pilot holes before you screw anything directly into the wood. This will prevent your wood piece from splitting. Start by attaching your hooks. Next, you can either atrophy the tab strap until you break off a piece, or you can use a pair of scissors and just cut a piece off. I'm also bending back the edge of this with a pair of pliers so that it won't scratch me, although it's not really that big of an issue if it does because it's not very sharp. Next, you'll want to attach one side to your piece of wood, making sure that it's positioned exactly where you'll want it over your jar. Put your adhesive on the metal rim of your jar, being careful not to get it on the jar itself. You're attaching this way so that you can unscrew the jar whenever it gets full and empty it out easily. Then you'll want to drill it into place on the opposite side. If you're using metal letters, you'll want to put nails into your board to correspond with the tabs on the back of your letters. Once you've done that, it's also a good idea to put some of your adhesive over the nails. That way you have the strength of the nails and the adhesive holding your letters in place. If you're using a clothespin for this project, take it apart and then hammer one side of it into your board. Then you can just reattach the other piece and it's ready to use to clip up small pieces of paper. And that is your finished product. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to like, share, and subscribe.
Nice to be a group sometimes.